Let's have some first impressions on the brand new Trophies per Champion update in Tennis Clash, a sports game published by White Life Studios. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Gameplay 365 and to turn on the bell if you like this video. So on the 28th of October 2024, Tennis Clash team released a new update, changing quite significantly the way players approach the game. This is, in my opinion, an even bigger game changer than the Tennis 2.0 update. Indeed, the time when you capitalize on one or two characters only to make your number of trophies progress with more certainty is over. Before this Trophies per Champion update, almost all players will use only 2 or 3 characters who are favored by the ongoing meta in Tennis Clash, like Meili or Kaito or Victoria in the meta which is effective at the time I published this video. That's especially true for top 100 global players who would play almost all matches with only 1 or 2 characters, namely Meili or Victoria, to make sure they can keep a high win ratio in Grand Tour and to avoid losing as few trophies as possible. After this Trophies per Champion update, if players want to progress in the global ranking, they can't capitalize on 1 or 2 characters to do that anymore. They will have to use all characters available in their roster to progress in trophies and keep their rank high, because with this update, each character has her or his own number of trophies, and each player will accumulate the trophies of all of his characters for the global ranking. Not being able anymore to capitalize on 1 or 2 characters is especially true for top 100 global players and players around the rankings of 101 to 150 who want to enter the top 100 global ranking during or before the end of each Grand Tour season. And this Trophies per Champion update is clearly designed to make those top 150 global players to be more active. Now those players have to play more matches and to use almost all of their characters if they want to rank very high in the top 100 global ranking. And if those top 100 global players want to compete for one of the top 3 ranks, they will have to use absolutely all characters, especially those having the lowest number of trophies, meaning those having the highest margin of trophies progression. Indeed, it's really the players capable of gaining the most trophies with their characters having the lowest numbers of trophies who will be able to rank in the top 3 global now. There is no other strategic option now for them. They will have to play a lot with the characters that they used to totally neglect before the Trophies per Champion update. This update does not change many things for players who don't try to rank high in the global ranking, in my opinion. Indeed, I think that those players can keep playing with only 1 character or 2, explicitly their star champion, if they want to play in a great comfort zone without taking risk with other playstyles or other characters. Because they don't care about the global ranking, those players can keep playing with the character who gives them the highest win ratio and the most comfortable gameplay experience. As for me, on my main account, I find that the Trophies per Champion update is very good to avoid boredom. Indeed, before that update, the only real occasion to play with different characters was to play the 4 free matches during Club Slams. I could not use Ingrid anywhere out of Club Slam, because if I use her in Grand Tour while having her at level 10 only, obviously I would be crushed by opponents having very high stats. After this Trophies per Champion update, I can finally use Ingrid without worrying about trophies loss, Indeed, with my level 10 Ingrid and all cards capped at level 10, and because I didn't use her often at all, I have a very low number of trophies. So I can play casually with her without being matched versus very high stats opponents. After this trophies per champion update, I also really appreciate being able to add much more variety to my gameplay. Because my target is to stay in top 100 global by the end of each Grand Tour season, I need to play with as many characters as possible to increase their number of trophies. And because each character is designed to perform better with a particular playing style, it means that players who rank very high in the top 100 global ranking are the ones who master the most playing styles. Indeed, you should mostly play with Volley if you want to use Leo or Diana or Ingrid. So players who are versatile, being able to play well with the serve volley style, will be rewarded. And this update should then reward the most talented players in Tennis Clash, the ones capable of playing well not only with the counterpuncher style, but also with the serve volley and the high serve big forehand styles. You can notice that each Tennis Clash player has now an allocated tour. So even when they play with a character having a low number of trophies, which would make the character play in Tour 5 or Tour 6 or Tour 7 before the update, they will still play in Grand Tour with that character after the update, if they have been allocated to play in a Grand Tour. This trophies per champion update is great to motivate players to get more rewards in the trophy road. Indeed, Tennis Clash updated the tour progression to support this new system. The trophy road prizes have been updated with significantly more prizes. So after this update, the more characters players are playing with and the more prizes they can receive in the trophy road. This trophies per champion update is also good to motivate players to upgrade their characters. Indeed, and because item cards are capped at the level of the character using them, if my Ingrid is at level 10, my other cards can only be at level 10 max. That limitation definitely boosts my motivation to upgrade my Ingrid to level 11, then to higher levels, then to play more tour matches so that I can open more bags to try and get Ingrid cards, or I will try to play more the Super Bullseye Challenge, or even to buy Ingrid cards in the store too, so as to upgrade her and have more chance to get a higher number of trophies with her. I take Ingrid for the example, as she is the weakest character in my roster in terms of level. The fact that players can still use their star character, the one with the highest trophy count ever, without any equipment level cap, is great. But generally, when a player has item cards at level 15, honestly, he has his star character at high level 2, minimum level 14, so that does not make a big difference for him to play with a just slightly weaker character versus the rest of his item cards. And anyway, the string that the player will use is more important than the level of his character. Overall, I find this trophies per champion update very satisfying. However, it does not solve the classic matchmaking issue. To adapt to this new system, matchmaking is based on the trophies of the character you are playing with. You will face opponents with a character with similar trophy levels than yours. Tennis Clash thinks that it keeps matches exciting and balanced, but for what I have seen, it is still not balanced enough. As you can see in matches of this video, many times my opponents were having significantly lower stats, which made it impossible for them to fight properly. Well, I hope you enjoy watching me have some first impressions on the trophies per champion update in Tennis Clash, a sports game published by Wildlife Studios. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel on Gameplay 365 and to turn on the bell to stay tuned for new videos of Tennis Clash. Thank you a lot for your support, and see you soon on practice 5. Bye-bye.